Okay, guys, so for this week, we are going to start going over political parties. And you guys have heard of probably the two major political parties, which is the Republicans and the Democrats. We've talked about them a little bit. But you also have things like third parties, like the Green Party is one of them, the Libertarians. But they all have different beliefs in how they think the government should be ran. The Republicans are more conservative, and the Democrats are a little bit more liberal. We're going to go through what that means more a little bit next week. But you need to kind of know about how political parties work. So, what you're going to do this week is you're going to read this reading. It tells you what political parties are. It's going to go over a single party system where only you have one major political party. A two-party system is more like what we have, where we have two major political ones. Multi-party systems, lots of European countries have these ones. But what parties do is they run on a platform, and a platform is their views. That's like what they believe and how they think should be ran. Their goal is to get candidates elected into office. So they want their candidate, so their chosen Republican, to be voted in by you to run the country. They have things like public policy, majority policy, you have a minority party. This is more with Congress. So the majority party is the ones who have the most seats. The minority party is the ones with the least amount of seats. And then it talks about joining a political party. Now, you get to join whatever political party you want. You don't even have to join if you don't want to. When you register to vote, there is a section where they can ask you which party you're registered with. If you don't want to register with one, you can just put independent. It's whatever you want to do. And just because you're registered as like a Republican doesn't mean you can't vote for like a Democrat for president. So really, it's up to you. In Ohio, though, it's a little bit different with the primaries, because if you're a registered Republican, you only get the Republican ballot for the primaries only. And that's where you pick which candidates are going to run against the opposing party. So after you read this, it's kind of like last week. You click on the Google Docs and you answer the questions. This one's not like last week. There is no math on this one. So your first part is going to be matching. You have one little multiple choice question. You've got some true false. But this is the one that I want to explain the most. So for part 4, strengths and weaknesses, you're going to read the following statement. Each statement illustrates a strength or a weakness of the different political party systems. After reading each statement, identify whether this is a strength or a weakness. Then identify whether it applies to one, two, or multi-party systems. You can identify your correct answers by using the highlight tool. So, number 1 is done for you, or number 16. So, there are too many parties for citizens to choose from. This is a weakness, so you will highlight weakness. And what kind of party system? It is a one party, so there are too few parties to choose from. So the second one, the public has almost no voice. You need to highlight whether or not you think that is a strength or a weakness. And then you need to highlight whether or not this is a one-party, two-party, or multi-party system. So you don't really have to type anything for this section. You're just highlighting. All right, and then down here is the differences between Republicans and Democrats. So what you're going to do is read through the chart and think about which political views you most agree with. And then after you read each of their platforms, you're going to come down here, say which political party you most align with and why. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to go share this with everybody. So, this is between me and you. I'm not going to be like, hey, you guys all know so-and-so likes this political party? No. I'm not going to share this with anybody. But this is your last section. So, that is all for this week. And guys, we are almost done. Make sure if you are missing any assignments, you go back and turn those in so you have all of your points. Because remember, we are doing letter grades. And I know you can't see your letter grade, but you can do the math to add it up. You just have to add up all the points you have earned and divide it by all the points you could have earned. And if you're still confused on that, just shoot me an email. I'll let you know what grade you have. But that's it for this week. So have a great week, guys.